today.
Here we go, set.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. I'm all over you.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Ready?
You ain't doing nothing today.
Ready up.
You ain't going nowhere.
On the jump. Go.
All right, running on me. You ain't got the key to this one. I'm all over you.
Let's go. Ready?
I'm all over
running
you.
on me.
You ain't going nowhere.
Okay, ready?
You
Hey, running on me.
Go.
No
You must be
chance.
dreaming. You must be dreaming.
Check
You
out.
must
Hey,
be
running on me.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Knock down,
must
baby.
be
You ain't got the key to this one. No chance.
Ready.
You ain't doing nothing today. You must be dreaming.
Got it. Ready?
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Ready? Go.
You ain't doing
running on
nothing
me.
today.
I'm all over you.
Okay, break. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
I'm all over you. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
On the ready.
I'm all over you.
Ready, break.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Ready?
I got you,
Hey,
boy.
running
I
on
got
me.
you, boy. Knock down, baby. You ain't got the key to this one.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Let's go now.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Set.
Nobody getting tired of seeing me.
Hey, running on me.
Here we go. Set.
I'm all
We ain't
over
giving
you.
up nothing today.
Set up. Go.
I'm all over you. I'm all over you.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
boy. No chance.
Let's go.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
On the set.
Lockdown,
running on me.
I got the key to this one.
Come on.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Ready? Go.
You ain't going nowhere.
I got the key to this one.
Ready?
You must be getting
You
tired
ain't
of
going
seeing me.
nowhere.
I got you, boy.
Here we go.
You
No
must be.
chance.
Let's go now.
We ain't
I
giving
got
up
you,
nothing.
boy. I got you, boy.
You ain't going nowhere.
Tag.
You ain't going
No
nowhere.
chance.
Here we go. Shot.
We ain't giving up nothing. You ain't doing nothing today.
Shut up.
You must be getting tired of seeing
You
me.
must be dreaming.
Ready?
I'm all over
He ain't
you.
running on me.
No chance.
Let's go. Go.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Go.
I got you, boy.
We ain't
I
giving
got
up
you, boy.
nothing today.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Come on. Set.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. I got you, boy. I'm all over you.
Ready?
You must. We ain't giving up nothing.
Lockdown, baby. You ain't got the key to this one.
Ready?
He
You
ain't
must be
running
getting
on me.
tired of seeing me. I'm all over you.
Here we go.
I'm all
He ain't
over
running
you.
on me.
You must be dreaming.
Let's go now.
We ain't giving
You
up
must be getting
nothing.
tired of seeing me.
Tag. Go.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Here we go. Shot.
I got you,
We ain't
boy.
giving
I
up
got you,
nothing.
boy. I'm all over you.
Shut up.
Lockdown.
You ain't doing nothing today. We ain't giving up nothing today.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Detroit Lions. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jenkins.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
Fights him off. And now the rookie's free. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
40 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down.
Jenkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Now a give, right side. It's Jenkins, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown! Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Now it's 2nd and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. The Lions at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Gibbs straight ahead. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. You look at this Arizona defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Slot man moves right. Myers on 3rd down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Got a man, that's Lazard. Touchdown, Detroit. 30 yards. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Owens. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jenkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Owens. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Up the middle they go. Jenkins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Owens. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I guarantee they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion, they've been everybody started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Jenkins, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, There's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Gibbs. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. 3rd down and 6. They'll drop to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Returning it is Moore. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Owens. That is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Owens. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Pick it up.
On first down, Owens. He's going to look deep for more. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Myers now looking to throw on second down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
To throw on second down, Owens. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on 3rd down, Owens.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he is going to have the Lions first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll look to throw again. This one swung out to Montgomery. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Gibbs will try and pick it up. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
You have to figure with this offense on 2nd and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on 3rd and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become 4th down?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll look to throw. These guys running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well. It's a down inside the 20. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Owens. Throw outside complete. That's Brown. 7 yards there and a first down. A final shot before break. Owens. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now 2nd and 9. A quick throw there out to Williams. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here is 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Here's more on the return, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now Charles,
there he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
He stiff arms him.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. 107 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Throwing on 1st down. Owens. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Moore, the man in motion. Back to throw. Owens. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Rondale Moore.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now they'll change things up.
The slot man in motion right.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll set up a throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Now Myers to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Off the play fake, Owens. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It wasn't 3rd and long. It was more like 3rd and attainable. And oftentimes, offense just want to run enough to pick up a 1st down. But I think they wanted to break tendency there. Catch the defense playing for the short pass and push it downfield, and they almost collected a big play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there was just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Owens. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Brought down by Jalen Thompson.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, with them trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold it a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
In motion right, that's Williams. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Make some good plays today.
There we go.
Time is now. Turn it up. Right, it's about time, fellas.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Pressure on him, offense. Keep running, baby. Let's go. Keep it together, offense. Keep it together. Ball over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not a leading rush offensively. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
On third down, Jenkins. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I feel like you and I can...
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Arizona, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.